Welcome back to Highlights for October. The Department of Elder and Human Services and the Council on Aging has a wide variety of programs and events for the month of October. As usual, please check your broadcaster for complete information and for other events listed for the month. We are hitting just the highlights today because there are quite a few things going on.
There are.
This month there are a few occasions to meet with our state and local service providers. The first is lunch with our legislators on October 26th at noon at El Forno's Restaurant, sponsored by Senator James Eldridge and Representative Jamie Arcerio. There is no cost for this event. Space is limited, so please sign up by calling the Elder and Human Services 978-540-2470.
I always like that luncheon with the senator and the representative because you learn so much about what's going on. And
yeah, and I think this year they're doing a little bit more because this is the second one that they're sponsoring.
Right.
So it's nice that they're stepping up and that we're going to enjoy another lunch.
Right.
A chance to meet local police officers will be at Coffee with a Cop on October 5th, 8:30 to 10. And this time it's going to be at Donlands Market. And the event is free and there's no pre-registration required. Also, the Littleton Police Department will be hosting an open house Saturday, October 29th at 10 a.m. at the Littleton Police Department station at 500 Great Road.
And that event is open to the whole public. That isn't just an EHS COA
Right, anybody
event.
can go to that.
Another event that will give you the opportunity to meet with some local service providers is the Celebrate Public Power Week with the Littleton Electric Light and Water Department. And that is on Tuesday, October 4th at 10 a.m. Join the staff from the LELWD for donuts, coffee, and giveaways at the courtyard. And there is no cost, but please do call to register. And it also seems, in addition to all of those things, there are several health-related programs this month at EHS COA. Definitely important as the winter approaches is the flu shot clinic, which will be on Wednesday, October 5th from 10 to 12 in room 103, sorry. And that's provided by the Neshoba Associated Board of Health. Pre-registration is required, and to register, you go to the Board of Health's website. It's their program. And the website's on the screen. If you need assistance with registering, if you have any problems, do call the EHS office at 978-240-2470. And they will, it's 540-2470.
I think it is, yes.
I think I made a goof. Okay, sorry. And this particular clinic is intended for adults and seniors, and for further information, check the broadcaster. Another health-related is the MGH Blood Drive Mobile. It was very popular, and it's back again. And that will be on Thursday, October 6th, from 9:30 to 3 o'clock in the parking lot behind the town hall. No sign-up is necessary. Blood donation is currently at its lowest that it's been in 10 years, so your donation is needed. And at the Blood Mobile, there is no longer an upper age limit for donors, and as long as people meet the health guidelines, they can donate. Also changed, and this is important for some people, and I didn't realize it was as important as it was, but also changed is the deferral for people who lived in England or Europe due to the mad cow disease. If they lived there during a certain time, they couldn't donate blood,
right.
But now they can. So now anyone who spent time there or is from there is now eligible to vote.
I didn't realize that the Agent Orange was another reason
Oh, really?
why you can't give blood.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't realize that either. Of course, there is a weekly blood pressure screening every Tuesday from 10 to 12 in room 230 at the COA office. No advance sign-up is necessary. You just drop in. On Tuesday, October 11th, 10 to 12, during the blood pressure clinic, Dr. Megan Ford will also be there to check your hearing, which is kind of a good idea.
Well, yes, it is.
At a health lecture this month, the topic will be pelvic health and wellness. Interesting.
I know.
On Monday, October 24th at 11:30, Dr. Jennifer Voho will address what the pelvic floor is, as well as many functions along with pelvic and bladder dysfunction and the many treatment options. There will be time for questions, and coffee and light refreshments will be served. I don't know, do you have to sign up ahead of time for that?
No, that one didn't.
It didn't say that in the broadcaster.
Didn't say that in the broadcaster.
Right?
Right.
Right, okay. A heads up for November. All right, we're already getting into November. The health lecture will discuss the benefits of brain-healthy cooking. Here the experts, while making more beautiful and mindful food choices, can benefit you. This will be on Wednesday, November 2nd at 12 noon, and you need to call to register for that.
And that one, there was a little more information in the broadcaster
Right.
that talked about how healthy food and healthy cooking affects your brain.
Right.
So that's what the main focus of that
Of that one's
presenter,
going to be.
I guess.
Yep.
Check your broadcaster. You know, we don't get everything in here. We only do the highlights.
Yes,
So
there's too much.
Yes. Speaking of health issues, yes, this is a time to review your Medicare coverage. The open enrollment period is from October 15th to December 7th. That's the period that you can open, enroll, or change any programs, that, any coverage you may have.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time for a health insurance assessment to compare your coverage, your costs, your benefits. So, and be sure that you're enrolled in the right Medicare supplement or Medicare Advantage plan. Counselors are available by appointment at our local EHS. There are 2 counselors there now. So 978-540-2470 to make an appointment to talk with them.
And October, getting back into October, also has some other interesting and fun programs. Writing Your Life. I don't know about that.
This is a repeat, so
people have liked it.
It must have been very popular.
Yes. This is a 2-hour memoir-style free writing workshop. All writing abilities are welcome. October 5th, 9:30, and the cost is $10. And new series, Monday Matinees, will be held on Mondays in October, the 17th, the 24th, and the 31st at 1 p.m. in room 230. There is no cost, and light refreshments will be available. And for a list of the movies and their descriptions, please check your broadcaster. They sound a little spooky.
Yeah, well, the first
And a lot of
one,
scary.
Yeah, but some of them sounded very interesting. There's a full description in the broadcaster, and it also in the broadcaster said if you wanted even more description to call the office, and they had.
The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, I think, that's an all-time favorite,
Yes.
and everybody should try to attend.
Yeah.
And that'll get you into the whole Halloween spirit,
Yes.
and we'll be ready for Halloween.
Yes, we'll be ready for October and Halloween and all the rest. A series that is continuing is the Music History with John Clark. And the topic this month is going to be the music of the Great Depression. So join us to watch and listen and learn about music for the 10-year period from the 1929 stock market crash that plunged America into the economic depression. And that will be on Thursday, October 20th from 1 to 2. I went to the one this past month, which was on the women's movement, And he's very interesting, gives lots of history. Learned a lot. It was very good. And October is the month of Halloween. And so learning about the Salem witch trials and the fashions of the day is very appropriate. The title of the program is Bewitched: Styles During the Time of the Salem Witch Trials. And that will be on Wednesday, October 19th at 2 o'clock. And Halloween desserts and coffee or tea will be provided.
That's going to be a good one to go to.
And that one, again, I don't think said call to register, but I check your broadcaster.
There are many monthly continuing programs. We will highlight a few, but check your broadcaster for complete information because there's a lot in there. All right, the craft class. This is a little different. We will meet on Wednesday, October 12th from 1 to 3, and we will be working with Mod Podge to create coasters. And we came up with another brilliant idea yesterday. We took plain see-through glass plates and Mod Podge the back of it and glued down fabric, and Mod Podged it again. And we have a really pretty Christmas or Halloween or anything dish that you could serve cookies on or eat on or whatever. This is not listed in the broadcaster. I just listed coasters because at the time I had no idea that we could do this. It's a fun project. It didn't take us long to do it. Sue, Kathy, and I made one yesterday. We will still be creating coasters.
Yes, we're still
You'll be
doing
able
coasters.
to make a plate and 4 coasters. So if you have small pictures from magazines or Christmas cards or regular cards that you would like to put on a coaster, bring them and we'll try to fit them on. Some of you have done the coasters in the past and some of you haven't. I have to hold the class to 20 and it will be a $3 class. And of course, there's also going to be the women's breakfast on October 12th at 8 a.m. and the men's breakfast is October 19th at 8 a.m. Plus the soup and sandwich lunches Thursday, October 6, 13, 20, and 27 at noon. The thing with the soup and sandwich, Gail's working really hard at providing that every week, and it has a very low attendance. So more people that can go to that would be really great. It would be a good for Gail to see more people join the luncheon. The cost is $3 for the lunch or for breakfast, and you must call to register.
And one of the things that was suggested last month was, like, for some of the things that are afternoon, like at 1 o'clock, if it's on a Thursday, go for soup and sandwich beforehand, and then go to your event.
And the soups are all homemade. She makes them that morning.
Okay.
So,
and a shout out for the Trivia Out of the Box, which is every Thursday at 12:30, and that's a good chance to go at 12 and get soup and sandwich, and then go up to Trivia, or take it up there and eat it at Trivia. I went last week, and it was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So that's at 12:30 to 1:30 in room 230, and come join us. There were not a lot of people. We had, I don't know, 4, 8, 12 people maybe, and there was definitely room for more. So that was good.
okay, and we want you to please remember to look at your broadcaster, because we hit the highlights. We don't just run through and write everything down. And there's many programs and events at Littleton's Elder and Human Services, and we hope to see you at some of them. One thing that I wanted to bring up is Sue and I are now on the TREAD committee, which is tax relief for the elderly and disabled in Littleton. And there is a large crunch this year, many more applicants than the past. And this program is funded solely through donations. The town does not put in any money. There's no tax money put into the program. It's not on our sheets that you vote at town meeting or anything like that. This is all done by donations. And we really need the money this year because we are short. So if anybody has any extra money and are willing to add it to our program for TRED, we would appreciate you writing a check and sending it to Elder and Human Services and just marking TRED program. That would be a great help to us and to the people in Littleton who are having a really hard time this year. And thanks for watching.
Right.
And we'll see you next month. And Sue and I will see you on October 12th for craft class.